The light of knowledge. This story is set in the ancient city of Isfahan, Iran, where a young man named Asan lived with his father. Together, they ran a small shop. Though Asan had a big heart, his dreams and aspirations were even bigger, like the distant stars shining in the vast sky. He longed to achieve something extraordinary in life, but poverty and difficult circumstances constantly stood in his way. One day, a wise old scholar known as Sheikh Saad was passing by Asan's shop. Sheikh Saad was a man of great wisdom, and people respected his words deeply. Asan noticed him and felt an aura of wisdom in his eyes. Sheikh Saad, in turn, saw the spark of ambition in Asan and immediately recognized that this young man had the potential for greatness but was unaware of his true destiny. Sheikh Saad called Asan closer and asked, "My son, what do you wish to do in life?" With humility, Asan replied, "Honorable Sheikh, I have a thirst for knowledge, but I lack the means to pursue it. I want to see the world, gain wisdom, and accomplish something that will be remembered forever." Sheikh Saad smiled, placed a reassuring hand on Asan's shoulder, and said, "Sometimes, destiny hides treasures along our path, but when our intentions are pure, God provides us with opportunities to shape our own fate." With these words, he handed Asan an old piece of parchment with Arabic inscriptions and said, "This will lead you on a journey where you will discover the secret of your destiny. But remember, the journey will not be easy. You will face trials that will test your faith and determination. The journey begins." The next morning, Asan left his shop behind and set off on his journey. His first challenge was crossing a treacherous mountainous region, where towering peaks and rugged cliffs tested his resolve. Along the way, he saw an old woman struggling to carry a heavy load. Without hesitation, he helped her. The elderly woman blessed him, saying, "My son, remember, God always supports those who help others." Her prayers filled Asan with renewed strength. Despite exhaustion, he climbed the mountains, never losing heart. When he finally reached the summit, he looked out over vast, desolate valleys and realized he was getting closer to the true meaning of his dreams. Next, he had to pass through a dense forest where sunlight barely touched the ground. Strange and frightening sounds echoed through the trees, but he steeled his heart and kept moving forward. One night, as he rested beneath a tree, he dreamed of Sheikh Saad, who told him, "Your path will lead you to your true self. Sometimes, a person must pass through dangerous roads to truly understand who they are." The desert trial. The next morning, Asan continued his journey and soon found himself in a scorching desert. The burning sand and relentless sun drained his energy. There, he encountered a thirsty traveler who was too weak to walk. Asan had only a small amount of water left, but he gave it to the man without hesitation. The traveler, grateful, said, "The real treasure in life is what we share with others." These words deeply touched Asan's heart. The hidden treasure. After days of travel, Asan reached an abandoned village, shrouded in an eerie silence. At the center of the village, he found an old wooden chest with a letter and a few ancient coins inside. The letter read, "O traveler of truth, you have shown patience on this journey, faced hardships, helped others, and remained sincere. The true treasure of your path is not wealth but the strength of your heart, your unwavering resolve, and your love for humanity." Tears welled up in Asan's eyes. He now understood that true success was not in material riches but in self-discovery, determination, and kindness. Spreading the light of knowledge. With this newfound wisdom, Asan continued his journey and reached a great university, where knowledge illuminated the minds of many. He enrolled as a student, immersing himself in learning, and soon, he not only gained knowledge but also shared his experiences to help others. One day, a renowned scholar visited the university and inspired the students with his wisdom. Asan listened intently and felt a deep desire to become such a learned and wise man himself. The scholar said, "The journey of knowledge never ends. It is a continuous struggle, and only those who persist truly succeed in life." Asan took these words to heart and dedicated himself to the pursuit of knowledge. But he did not stop at learning, he wanted to spread education to others. So, he returned to his hometown and established a school where even the poorest children could study. His school soon became a beacon of knowledge, attracting students from all around. But Asan didn't just teach from books, he also imparted valuable life lessons. He told his students, the purpose of knowledge is not just to earn degrees but to expand one's thinking, help others, and become a better human being. One day, an elderly man visited the school. Wrinkles lined his face, and his eyes carried the weight of time. He asked, "My son, I have never had the chance to receive an education. But I have heard that this school spreads the light of knowledge. Is it too late for me to learn?" Asan smiled warmly and said, "Knowledge has no age. You are always welcome here." The old man's eyes glistened with happiness as he joined the class. Seeing his dedication, the younger students were inspired. Asan reminded them, every moment in life is an opportunity to learn, and one should never give up. A legacy of knowledge. With time, Asan's school flourished, transforming countless lives. Parents began supporting their children's education, and the entire town embraced the value of learning. Years passed, and Asan's dedication bore fruit. His school became the most esteemed center of education in the region. He not only provided knowledge but also ensured food, clothing, and books for underprivileged children. His story spread far and wide, and people spoke of his determination and selfless service. One day, a wealthy merchant named Hamid visited Asan and said, "I have heard of your efforts in spreading knowledge. I wish to help you in your mission." Asan replied, "Your support would be valuable, but true success lies in spreading the light of knowledge. I want us to start programs where young people can also learn practical skills." Hamid agreed enthusiastically, and together, they launched vocational training programs. Young men and women learned various trades, such as tailoring, handicrafts, and cooking. Soon, the program flourished, empowering the youth to become self-sufficient. Asan's dedication not only transformed his own life but also changed the future of an entire city. Thousands of students gained education, countless youths learned skills, and a new generation of enlightened minds emerged. Realizing the impact of his journey, Asan decided to write a book titled The Light of Knowledge. In it, he chronicled his experiences, struggles, and lessons so that future generations could learn from his path. When the book was published, it was widely praised and inspired many more people to seek knowledge and serve others. As he continued teaching, he reminded his students, the light of knowledge never dims.